One man's desire for global power. It also reminds us of China, led by a man who wants his country to be the center of the world. China has long been known as the global workshop. Since it became the virus exporter, business started moving away, and now shocking details are emerging from China. A US report calls China a hotspot for forced labor. 83 foreign and Chinese companies apparently benefited from this. Here are the details.
Happy and prosperous. That's what you'll think about the ethnic minorities in Xinjiang if you'll believe the Chinese propaganda. This video has been shared by the Chinese ambassador to Belgium. He says the minorities in Xinjiang are happy and carefree. Social media wasted no time in correcting him. Here is the other side of Xinjiang that China hasn't shared. This report came out in August. It narrates the tale of how Uighur Muslims are pushed into forced labor. As the global demand for personal protection equipment or PPE shot up, Uyghurs were sent to work in at least 17 companies against their will. China describes it as lifting the poor out of poverty. But a new report by the US Labor Department blows the lid of China's slavery program. China tops the list of countries that are exporting products made with forced labor. Reports say origins of at least 17 goods can be traced back to forced and child labor. This includes artificial flowers, Christmas decorations, coal, fish, footwear, gloves, hair products, and more. Forced labor now taints several industries in China. According to the Australian Strategic Policy Institute, as many as 83 foreign and Chinese companies benefited from China's forced labor transfer program. The list includes names of famous brands like Apple, BMW, Gap, Huawei, Nike, Samsung, Sony, and Volkswagen. Major powers are now questioning China's detention centers in Xinjiang. Beijing has tried to evade the scrutiny by denying their existence.
So-called detention camps have never existed in Xinjiang. We have repeatedly responded to various China-related reports fabricated by the Australian Strategic Policy Institute.
On the very day that Beijing issued the statement, this report came out. It says that China is now building bigger detention centers in Xinjiang. The report goes on to describe one such facility. It is spread across 60 acres. There are 13 five-story residential buildings. The entire detention camp is surrounded by high walls. Allegedly, it can accommodate more than 10,000 people. Forced labor is part of a broad Chinese government campaign of repression against the minorities. China denies all charges, but the evidence is clear. After the outbreak of the Wuhan virus, several companies are thinking of moving their factories away from China. It is only prudent that big businesses take note of the forced labor campaign and cut off their ties with the mainland. Otherwise, they'll be guilty of extending tacit support to a modern slavery campaign. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION World is One.